Now, with global commitments made to tackle the climate crisis, one area that environmentalists say needs to change is the funeral industry. Research shows one cremation normally produces the equivalent CO2 emissions of a return flight from London to Paris. And in a recent survey, 1 in 10 people said they want a more eco-friendly funeral. Lizzie Steele has been speaking to some of those doing things differently.
I don't want my last act as a human on this planet to be a polluting act, if I can help that.
This is Rachel. She doesn't want to be cremated when she dies because she's concerned about carbon emissions. Just one cremation can emit the equivalent of a return flight from London to Paris. So Rachel is making her own burial shroud, similar to this one she's made for a friend.
I try so hard in my life to recycle and to use less, and to live in a kind of environmentally friendly way. So I want my death to be that as well.
Rachel is tackling a problem that has stayed largely under the radar. Cremations and traditional burials are taking their toll on the planet.
Last year, 81% of people who passed away in the UK were cremated, and the vast majority of those were done in gas furnaces. It creates over 67,000 tonnes of CO2. Traditional burial is about 97% better in terms of carbon emissions, but it can have issues if the coffin and lining are non-biodegradable.
So Rachel is choosing a natural burial. Natural burials use biodegradable coffins or shrouds, and graves are shallower. This allows for more oxygen flow. The upper layers of soil contain more active microbes, so bodies can decompose in around 20 to 30 years rather than up to 100 in a deeper grave.
Well, we have the electric hearse.
Sarah is a funeral director in Leeds, offering greener alternatives.
More and more people are asking about the planet. They want to make choices that are better for the planet and often feel that it reflects the life of the person who's died because it was important to them.
For Rachel, even talking about death can help others in their final choices.
To open up those conversations so that we all know that there are options. And shrouds are not something that people know what they are. We don't have to end up in a box,
Interesting stuff. Rachel Hawthorne ending that report from Lizzie Steele.